going on, Pitterians? My name is Pitterix, you guys know, of course, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, it's been a while since I actually did one by myself, and typically when I do one by myself, I usually do a Let's Play. However, my Let's Play has to wait for a second. I never really explained that. My Let's Play is not over. I am going to continue it. I just don't have my PlayStation right now. So, that's going to be on pause for a minute. However, as promised, this is the 2 anniversary worlds I was going to explore. And, yeah. I do want to get a couple things off, for the 4 people, yeah, I know, I'm really big, yeah, 4 people. For the 4 people who have not, or who are wondering why my last stream was taken down, was because, there was no audio. The entire stream, game audio and mic audio, was completely off. I had to delete it, and I found out that the settings kind of bugged out and deactivated the sounds from both my microphone and my headset. Which, you know, my headset is getting the audio, so that's how you can hear, like, breaking blocks and all that, and then my microphone is, well, it's my own microphone that I've been using, that I've had for a while. So I wanted to kind of do this real quick because I said I was going to, and I just kind of haven't been. Now I know it's been 15 years since Minecraft came out, and it's kind of odd for me to be in the 10-year one, but as I said when I did my anniversary stream, is that I was going to do both these worlds. I was going to do the 10-year and the 15-year. So I wanted to quickly just do both. But instead of trying to do it with people, I'm just going to do it by myself. And, yeah. There's a couple things I do want to talk about, and we'll get to that as we're going along. First things first, we're going to go reminisce. We're going to reminisce the old... Minecraft's been out for 15 years. Pretty much nothing to do. Don't worry about the map. 170509, so 1705. It's 9. There we go. Now we can explore anywhere we want. But what changed eventually was that in, I believe, 2019, Minecraft went, pretty much when this world was released to the Bedrock Edition is when PlayStation got the Bedrock Edition, and that's when I really got past with Anakin, and avenged some of my other friends, and then recently, I got a PC. Is what I'm using to for this stream, and I've met a couple of people. I've met Jazzy and I've met Garrett, and of course can't forget I still have talked with Anakin when he's on. He's just dealing with a lot of stuff right now, so oh. But stay tuned. He said, if you recall from one of the last streams we did together, he has stuff he's got planned for, so stay tuned. Hopefully by then I will have the PlayStation back, so next time when we do talk and he streams, I will be able to, you guys will be able to hear my voice. As you guys know, last time he did stream with me, he actually, my stream, you were able to hear him while in his stream, you couldn't really hear anybody, which probably wasn't the greatest. There are some things coming up that I do want to do, just to kind of let people know. There's things I do want to talk about, but I'm going to save for myself for now. But yeah. This kind of tells you the path. I never actually realized that, but it does, and this also tells you the path. But anyway. Oh, nope, it was diagonal. It was not that diagonal. It's this one. Yeah, I know I'm in creative. I'm not technically supposed to be in creative, but sorry, I'm just gonna quickly finish this. Diagonal. I think I just diagonal jumped this. There we go. Parkour's complete. Yeah, there's a couple things I do want to talk about though, and that's what I wanted to talk about really was what I was trying to say when me, Garrett, and Jazzy were playing mini games in my stream I deleted, and it was kind of going over a lot of the issues I have with these servers that are featured. Unfortunately, geez, that's a lot of stuff. Anyway, a lot of things that were featured that a lot of people don't, I guess some don't care about, but it's stuff that kind of does bug me quite a bit. And I'm gonna start off with the map. The server we were playing on, which is the Hive. Hive's a great server to play with friends, and I do highly recommend just to play it with friends, not by yourself. Because my issue with a lot of these servers is the fact that they're PvP oriented, and when all the servers are pretty much PvP oriented, it just sucks the fun out of me, because I'm not the person that likes to PvP a whole lot. Pretty much. First thing first is Murder Mystery. in the Hive's murder mystery, I actually don't like how they treated it. It's murderer rarely wins. Murderer can win if they're smart enough and have a strategy, but it's really difficult from a lot of the games I have played because of the fact that everyone has the zapper, the bow you get. Sheriff always has the bow, and then any innocence collects 10 coins, or in the Cast Town map, just find the 3 keys, can get a free bow. Oh. Now, it frustrates me because, like, that reasoning alone, if the murder takes too long and everyone has a bow, then it can be pretty much really easy to guess on who the murderer is, and then the murderer just kind of has to give up. Either just try to go on a spree, or just has to kind of just give up and surrender or leave the game. Funny enough, the one I play the most, hide and seek, is actually the one I have the more issues with. Not that the game mode or the concept is wrong, or I don't like how they treated it. They treated it perfectly. It's just the players that I just always end up getting, and it really irritates me. First things first is we'll start off with hiders. Hiders always win. It is, I mean, just like murder mystery, seekers rarely win, but 90% of the time and 90% of the games I have ever played, even when I have purposely became seeker, hiders have always won. And even when I am a hider, I've won a lot of my games as hiders. So, yeah, hiders aren't exactly the greatest for me. I just want to point that out. Second thing with hiders that I have an issue with is that people don't care about hiding. So you'll end up getting like a lot of people who would just start running around and not playing what the whole purpose of the game mode is. Granted, people can do whatever they want, and I'm not going to stop people. I'm not going to say anything in chat, be like, hey, this is hide and seek, not tag, or, you know, something like that, because, you know, they can do whatever they want, and I can't stop them. However, it always frustrates me when they do run, because there's one of the seeker aspects of why I don't like hide and seek is the fact that when a hider does just run around, so many of the seekers, and I don't mean any rude to anybody who actually does this, is because I'll technically be one of those people, but people have gotten what I like to say one brain cell, and like just a connected brain cell, and just every seeker I have seen, when there's one block running around, is they all charge that one block. So that one block, if he's lucky enough and just kind of dodges everybody, you know, that's almost 4 minutes of everybody chasing him, and next thing you know, they finally get one, and then, you know, find 2 or 3, but next thing you know, 9 of the hiders are winning. Another thing that irritates me is AFK players. Almost every game I have ever played, at least a seeker or a hider has been AFK. Like, the whole point they've gone into hide and seek was just to be AFK. Granted, if you hide and you know it's gonna take a minute before you are found, then yeah, you can go AFK. But when the Seeker, I have times where I'll see a guy moving in the lobby, and then when the game starts, he or she has been picked for being a Seeker, or they've been picked for Seeker, and when the game starts, they're just sitting here, just like not moving, like AFK, and it frustrates me because then the other aspect of the hiders that frustrate me is they all just attack, and if a Seeker doesn't really play Seeker much, so they don't really know what to do and everything, then all these like blocks are punching at them and everything, they can't hit, and so it drains the fun. And then a smaller issue I have is that anybody who's seen me play hide and seek knows that I like to become the Seeker, and there's been times even on a stream once, I believe, where the entire time I have the entire time I was doing that, I have had people all of a sudden start joining me and trying to become Seeker. So what has ended up happening was I would become I will stay in the thing, or I'll kind of briefly hide to like trick the other players to think like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna hide, and then I'll just kind of run back to where they spawn just so they can get me. But a lot of the times I have seen people kind of just join in, so like first 30 seconds into the game, and all of a sudden we go from one Seeker to like 7 Seekers, and it just becomes not that fun. But moving on, those are just some of the things I have an issue with. One of the other things I do have an issue with is Death Run, and Hive is the only one that has a Death Run, and I was really excited, but Death Run in Hive is very poorly treated. If anything, it's not even what I call a death run. Death run, you're supposed to, dodge death. You're supposed to not die to the traps, and that's fine because they do also do that where you don't. Sorry. We don't. We do have to dodge the traps. And that's fine. However, I have had, but how Hive treats their version of Death Run really, really, really frustrates me because, if anybody remembers on how Death Run's supposed to be played, you're meant to play, what's it called? When you're death, you have the chance of getting rid of all the runners. That's the whole point. You got the deaths who try to stop the runners, and the runners who have to try to make it to the end. However, in the Hive, it doesn't matter if you're trying to make it to the end or you're trying to stop them, deaths never win. They treated it more as an obstacle course than a death run, because death run is supposed to have the challenge of, oh, death got me like 2 or 3 times, I have lost. I lost this game. I can't play anymore. But in this, you have infinite lives, and deaths just have to try to get as many kills as they want, but death never wins. maybe early on in the earlier times or earlier days of the Hive, when Death Run was first introduced, not many people were good at running and everything, so Death would win. However, with a server being as long as it has been, Death never wins, and it frustrates me because a lot of my friends who liked Death Run do not like Death Run anymore. Like they say it's bland, it's boring, it's not the funnest anymore. So they get really just, they would rather just be the runner, but even being the runner is just not as fun. The only thing I try to do in Death Run is I try to see how fast I can beat the course. That's the only thing I do. The only one I don't really have the biggest issue with is Block Party. I can see how some people could have, being like, oh, if you're really good at the game and all that, you could win almost every time, or at least get in top 3. And if you're skilled enough, you can collect all the power-ups, and if you're lucky enough, you can get like so many of those color teleporters that pretty much just give you a victory no matter what. And I guess the same goes for like I guess Block Drop kind of fits in that role, and Gravity. And Gravity's pretty much Dropper, and I don't like Dropper, period. Like, it doesn't matter if it's in a server or not, I'm just not the biggest fan. But, anyway. And then, the one thing I really don't like is money hungry servers, and as much as he's actually a decent YouTuber that I do like watching, especially when I watch like Skip the Tutorial and his like mod reviews with I think his name is Jay, and with Lifeboat. But the Lifeboat server in Bedrock is probably the most money hungry one I've seen in my opinion. A lot of them have their own stores and everything, but what ticks me off the most is their prison. The prison's the bigger of the two servers that have the prison, but I think in my opinion, the most criminal thing they could do is the fact that if you don't have their prison pass, now typically when games have a trial for you, or like a certain amount of time a day, it's usually at most, they want you to get the feel for the game quite a bit, and so it's typically like maybe an hour, or like a day, and then you gotta wait like a week, or at least like 2-3 days before you can play another day. Lifeboat's server in the Bedrock featured servers is 20 minutes. In the prison, you can only play a total of 20 minutes in that server in the prison section, and then it kicks you out and says you have to wait an entire day. Now, I decided to stay screw it, and I bought the prison pass to really just explore and actually have some fun in that prison. But not much people have money, and these are people who don't typically want to spend money on a game like Minecraft. So what happens is that these new people will join, play play the prison because it sounds interesting, and then get locked out of 20 minutes and get told, come back tomorrow. Come back within 24, or come back in the next 24 hours to play 20 more minutes. And what that causes, in my opinion, is, you're gonna make me play 20 minutes and then tell me, if I want to continue to play 20 more minutes tomorrow? No. Then they just never join the server again. But nevertheless, it was just some server stuff I had an issue with and all that, and then that was about it. But now let's get into this. I've been kind of like flying around and everything, so let's go into this. I'm gonna put myself into the main game mode like it wants me to, which is adventure mode. I know I need both these. Oh, yep. See, there we go. I already got it. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, this is the biodomes. So welcome to the biodomes. I wanted to do this one first. I won't go everything, and just so I don't take too long, but I'll read some of these. Birch forest. If you like birch trees, this is the biome for you. It's a birch forest filled with birchwood. They're part of the temperate and lush biome family. Unlike regular forests, wolves do not spawn here. Right, I guess I read this one. Plants can't live without them. There's a reward for any traveler who can find these, which is all this. Yes, Henderson Forest. If you're looking for plants in other dimensions, it gives you the hint to go beneath the fountain. There. We'll do this soon. I think one thing I need is a lily pad. So all I think I can do is collect it, and then it should appear. Oh, I just gotta get near. I'll get rid of all this stuff eventually. Let's go read about this. This is the swamp. Reference to Shrek, what are you doing in the swamp? This is characterized by a mix of flat, dry areas and shallow pools in the bedrock only gray-green water instead of just blue and Java. These are also, I guess you really do it. These are one of the only biomes that, in fact, I think it is the only biome where slimes can spawn naturally above surface. So yeah. Of course, that being a witch's hut, witches also spawn in the swamp. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the stuff I do have. Actually, I'm going to keep that. Don't think there's anything in here I need. Let's grab this back. Melon, carrots, beetroot, another wart. Okay. Let's go on. We need a red mushroom from a mushroom block. So let's go ahead and grab that. Dark oak forests. Thick camping of leaves. Dark forests are part of the temperate and lush biome family. And the dark oak trees generally so close together it becomes dark enough to hostiles to spawn in the day. They also grow mushrooms. And a extremely rare chance for a woodland mansion. I probably won't read all these, just to obviously save time. Let's go grab a melon. Go do that, grab those. Already. I need carrots. Carrots here. I think I do need. Oh, no potatoes. I know beetroot was one. Let's go update those. Wait, was beetroot not one? No, beetroots were one. Oh, there they are. That was weird. That took a second. I think the other thing I do need is actually in the forest, which is the rose bush. why this is when I think the Quack update was still the recent one, or at least the Village and Pillage updates were the recent ones. So you won't expect to see anything. Oh god, there is. I really didn't want to do that, so we're actually just gonna go ahead and go into creative for this, just because I don't want to fight these guys. The Nether is a molten demon dimension that is full of fire, lava, and dangerous mobs. In order to travel, you need to construct the Nether portal, which is 10 or 14 obsidian. The terrain of the Nether is extremely made up with netherrack and vast expanse of lava with clusters of glowstone and mushrooms that, at least the single mushrooms. Called the anniversary, which we'll get into. Just so we have. Go quickly. Okay. We collect it. Let's get rid of some of these. We no longer need that. I'll keep the vaults. We can get a review. And this. Alrighty. So this was the Nether. And if we head to the other way, we get the end dimension. Oh, great, I do see the shulkers. It may be the end, but isn't the end. The end is a dark space, dimension floating in the void, or in the code, it's called the Sky Dimension. It can be accessed by entering the end gateway found in strongholds. Also, the end's central island serves as the main platform for the boss fights with the Ender Dragon, and with pillars and end crystals. Almost no way out unless you perished or defeat the dragon. Then, do not place a bed. Do not place a bed in the end or nether, actually. Well, it's going to mention that. As obviously it will create not fun. Oh boy. Run! Okay. We got our forest fruits, and this should be the last thing we needed. Okay. I'm just going to do this easily. Alright. Now that we're out, let's go back. So now there's a chest on this side. I'm going to get rid of both these. This gives us that sword house. So the next thing is next. Ow, 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 ow. There's actually a room I do want to show here that gives a little bit of some history. It's on the second floor, I think. Yes, it is. So coming in here tells you some history. On May 2009, Minecraft first released, and in June, multiplayer launched. In early 2010, January, it passed 100,000 users, and in June, 20,000 sales. In 2011, and it passed 1 million sales. And then in March 2011, the Minecraft soundtrack was released, and then July, 10 million users. In August, the Pocket Edition was released in 2011. 45,000 players had attended the first Minecon. Then Java 1.0 was officially released in November 2011, and then on May 12th, the 360. 2012, Lego Minecraft was released, a set for that. In November 2012, Minecon was held at Disneyland in Paris. 2013 April, Minecraft passed 10 million sales. In October, PS3 version released. In Minecraft Orlando, I think it's saying Minecon, I believe. Minecon was held at Orlando, Florida. Minecraft Realms was actually in 2014, and that was launched in Scandinavia. And then 2014 Realms was launched worldwide. In 2014, Microsoft acquired Minecraft. The Bok by Bok Foundation was formed. The 20 million sales. Also, Minecon in London, 100 million sales across all platforms. Minecraft is the second best-selling game of all time. First, I believe, is Tetris. Minecon held at Anaheim, California. Education issue. Sorry. Get rid of both these. Go ahead and explore this while we wait. Education Edition launched. Store Mode Retail version. Switch. Marketplace. Icon Earth. 7 more players active. 144 sales. So, yeah. 2018. Is when this world was, I guess, or it was the last thing that was introduced. 10 years for this world. Now it's 5 years old. Haha, funny. There we go.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, no, you can't hear me for some reason. Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
No.
There we go. Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, sorry. When I stream, it, like, cuts down all of my notifications.
Are you currently streaming?
Yes, I'm showing off the Minecraft anniversary worlds. Like I said, I was going to.
Um,
Garrett, everybody.
I'll
um,
do. I'll do.
I might only just do the 10 year and then do the 15 year like next time. Just kind of solve all these little mini puzzles. Well,
Nice. Nice.
I also just kind of like explained um, some things like what I said on in when I was streaming that I deleted that had no audio. I just pretty much explained what we were talking about with the whole mini games. Us having like just our own little tiny issues, if you would.
Wait, what?
You know, like death run, deaths never win.
Oh yeah, that actually I don't know.
Oh, that was fun.
Thank. Oh goodness. I was on the phone with Gracie,
Okay.
and I was at, huh?
Oh, you were or you weren't?
Wait, what?
You said you were on the phone with Gracie, and I didn't know if you still are or.
No, I was. I was trying to ask her questions about because I was trying to do all the stuff with trying to get a job at you know. Well, I didn't know some of the answers to some of the things, so I was going to ask her, and I was like, I made it to a part, and I was like, "Hey, Gracie, what's the answer to this?" No response, and I was like, Gracie, still no response.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was sound asleep. I was like, okay, man.
That's fun.
So much for needing help.
More stack. Oh, sorry, I'm doing the redstone part in the 10th anniversary.
Ah, I am currently fighting Lego people.
You monster. There we go. Got it. Zombies are very noisy.
Of course.
Also, I like how coal spells out high in the chest.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm going hi.
Call it.
There we go. I think. Set up this side. Let's go on the other side. The anniversary bow, which later, so durability down. didn't realize observers were in the villager update.
Oh yeah.
Wild,
What
man.
about that
It's so wild.
area?
Oh, I missed one. Oh, my arrow disappeared. This gives you the anniversary gold on it.
Because of course.
Next up, mobs. We'll cover the mobs. Mobos. Mobs. Mobs. Okay. The mob gardens. Head to the mob gardens. Need to solve riddle of the eggs. Alright. Let's see if you can figure these out. Alright? These are really easy. If you don't get these, I'm going to be very disappointed in you.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Number one, play a jingle, and I'll flap and wriggle, but don't feed me chocolate from my kind, it's toxic.
Alright.
Yes. Hold on, let me flip that lever. You know, if I'm correct, yeah, only cereal don't have levers, so yeah. This one's painfully obvious. Roses are red, violets are blue. Give me a hug, and I'll hug you back. Boom.
Wait. Hold on. Sorry. Say it one more time.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Give me a hug, and I'll hug you back. Boom.
Zombie?
Bro, boom.
Oh, you said boom. I thought you said boo.
No, boom.
Creeper?
Yes. Your
Oh.
last one is they travel in hauntings and are most certainly daunting. These tall chaps will disappear in a snap.
Oh, that's the Enderman.
Yes, that's all three. You did
I
it.
forgot a group of Endermen was called a haunting.
Honestly, it's so it's like not used that you just can't forget about it.
I mean, yeah, because one of the only people that uses it is either people that do a lot of Minecraft research or Minecraft itself.
Yeah. Showing all the mobs. They enlarged the mobs in this, so the ghast is massive in this. Like, is the biggest mob in here. The only downside is there's a couple mobs not in here. Like, I think this, yeah, Endermites didn't spawn. There's no Ender Dragon one. The dolphin glitched and doesn't spawn.
Of course not.
I'm pretty sure all the other ones do. Yeah. And this was before Cats itself was a mob, so you could get the
Ocelots.
yeah, ocelots will transform into cats. You never noticed the egg Stained Glass have mobs. There's Creeper, you got the Steve, you got the Pig, and the Zombo. I think that's all of them. That's the 4. And then finally you got the Library, which this I don't feel like trying to translate this, but I will. Because I will torture myself.
Wait, what is it?
It uses special lettering, and you have to use a code translator to translate what it says. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my notebook. Do new section. Let's do quick notes. We'll just put it in my diversity thing I made when I did that one thing. So let's put this over here. Alrighty. Oh, I guess do this. So this is going to take me a minute to decode this. Hoi. Oh. Fun.
Mhm.
Don't you love decoding stuff?
Sure.
You sound so unsure, so I'm gonna say no.
For a Lego game, this is very stressful. so close to beating this game.
Well,
Oh, goodness. I thought I was invincible, but wait, did I not turn this on? It was turned off because I'm in a vehicle, so it doesn't count. Yeah, it's on, but I guess I'm just in a vehicle, so. Self-destructing in now,
in now. Sounds about right.
honestly.
Okay, first one's decoded. Oh.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
I'm so confused right now. In this one mission alone, I've almost collected 500 million studs.
Nice, nice, nice. I'm almost done with this one thing.
Almost. I wonder where all these supervillains get all their money from. Like I need their jobs. Being dead serious. So, I mean, like this guy was able to build like a rocket big enough, like the size of the tallest skyscraper in Lego City, just because he wanted to, or actually because he got like upset because the giant bridge he built that connected the two halves of Lego City together was useless.
Okay. They have been translated. Are you ready?
Yes.
I have a spine, front and back, but bones and teeth are what I lack.
Wait, what is that again?
I have a spine, front and back, but bones and teeth are what I lack.
Um,
You want to come back to this one?
do you know what it is?
Oh yeah, I knew the answers. I just wanted to. I only translated these to test you.
Oh, because of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just come back to it.
Well, there's only two, so.
Okay, then I'll just do the other one first.
On me, you can write your name, but first, craft me with 3 sugarcane.
Wait, say it one more time.
Did my mic do the thing again?
No.
sure? Because I keep having to repeat myself.
Yeah, sorry. I need to keep thinking.
Okay. On me, you can write your name, but first, craft me with 3 sugar cane.
Paper?
That one is correct. Paper was the answer. I have a spine, front and back, but bones and teeth are what I lack.
Oh, it's a book.
There you go. Wow. How did you get that right away the 3rd time?
Because I didn't know it could be items as well. I was like thinking only mobs.
I see.
So I was like, I don't know, like a salmon maybe? A fish? But
Alright. Oh, okay. God, I hate how long this takes to break. Dun dun dun.
I unlocked Rex Fury.
Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. Well. Okay, gotta get rid of you. Could have given me a better tool to do this. Okay. This way, and this way. And that one's done.
Mhm.
Alright, I'm gonna just make my life so much easier. That one's gonna be done. This one's gotta go this way. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's gotta go this way. And then this one is done too. I'm sorry? Oh. There we go. Now that one's done. Block by Block. Block by Block began in 2012 with a radical idea of integrating the computer game Minecraft into a public space, planning to get the community members more involved. A collaboration between Mojang, Microsoft, and Unhabitat, Block by Block allows everyone to have a say in the design of their local public space by using Minecraft as a collaborative design tool. After a project location is selected, a 3-day workshop is held where community members share and discuss different ideas before building them in Minecraft. These Minecraft designs are then passed on to architects and local authorities who, with the help of Block by Block, build real-world public space based on the Minecraft model.
Wow.
This included locations, I believe, if it's what this is, Anaheim, Mexico, Haiti, Lima, Loco, I'm guessing that's supposed to Locoha, Beirut. You know what, these are getting into names I cannot pronounce. Fun. Java. And then I think... Yeah, these were some of the locations of block by block. Block by block. Anyway, I believe completing this gives me the special bow. Now, I know you've heard of this.
What?
Education Edition.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
History. Did you know
Yes.
Minecraft is being used in schools in over 115 countries around the world? 35 million students and educators have access to Minecraft Education Edition, which uses Minecraft to teach, engage, and inspire children across a huge range of subjects, including art and design.
Hmm.
Whether you're a seasoned mega builder or still decorating your first dirt hut, any build you make in Minecraft is a unique piece of design. Over 80 years ago, a new toy called Lego hit the market and inspired a generation of designers and architects. Today is the age of the Minecraft architect, so get your creative hat on and start building.
Hmm.
Math. Everyone's favorite subject.
You
Yes.
say so.
Right. Guess what we couldn't have built this map without? Math. Geometry, symmetry, points, lines, angles, and more were all essential in designing this particular world, and many others. Any good build takes a lot of measurement and counting, so if you're a keen Minecraft builder, you're probably improving your math skills without even realizing.
I can see that.
Computer science. Minecraft has been proven to be an amazing tool to learn computer science. Code Builder in Minecraft Education Edition lets players run coding commands to build in game. And over the past 4 years, there have been over 120 million Minecraft hours of code sessions with code.org. It is fair to say Minecraft is helping to create the next generation of coders. Language arts. Minecraft is all about creating your own stories. Students have written Roald Dahl inspired stories that have been transformed into Minecraft worlds, and researchers at Lancaster University in the UK recreate the famous literary universes inside of Minecraft, such as Robert Louis Stevenson's and Treasure Island, just to name a few imaginative projects. Science.
Uh-oh.
Do you know that Minecraft Education Edition has a chemistry update? With the chemistry resource pack, you can discover the building blocks with of matter and combine elements into useful compounds and Minecraft items, and conduct amazing experiments. And the last one it listed is history and culture. Minecraft is perfect for exploring historical periods and other cultures, whether you just want to roam the medieval city of Florence to the historic city of that place, I'm gonna not even try, or the Battle of the Great Fire of London. There's a Minecraft map for it. Crazy.
Did not know that.
The Education Edition is wild.
Very much so.
There's a couple things hidden around, like in this little mini hedge maze thing, and you got 10, and I flown around earlier, but it has a lot of like the splash arts you see when you pop up, like the color manic thing you'll see once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Some golden apples with a notch apple on the top. Yes, I know what's called the enchanted golden apple, but notch apple. Notch. And I didn't really show this, but on the side, on the outside sides, walls, shows the battle. It gives a little story. Guy fails to be Ender Dragon. Sobs. Start getting resources. Here, I'm just gonna go spectator. Start grabbing resources. Goes, I believe, mining. The fact that they use the torch to signify I'm holding a torch, it's a fence, a flower pot with a dandelion. Anyway, he's mining. Creates a golden apple. Goes to the Ender Dragon. And again, uses the golden apple. And wins. 10 out of 10.
Oh.
All I hear is now controller.
Oh, sorry.
Not your fault. Can't control it. Ah, Minecraft. Who doesn't love Minecraft? I can actually answer that, Shin.
Oh.
Yeah, Shin doesn't really like Minecraft much. Alright, 10 years. This is the 10-year map. I know I said I was going to do both, but honestly, I don't want to stream too long. So, with that being said, Ed, this is the 10-year world. Next time will be the 15-year anniversary. The main one we'll do. The one we'll explore. Because I haven't fully explored it yet for that reason. Because fun.
Womp womp.
Is it really a womp womp thing?
Maybe?
Maybe. Alright, let's do one last flow. First of all, I know they went a lot of like commands and details into the 15-year one, but if you actually explored the 10-year one, oh man, these builds are insane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, I like how in my spectator form you can actually see my entire body, but I can't punch, so. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Brief cameo with Garrett, too.
Goodbye.